Hi, this is Parker Scott and Jose Maldonado with SKOPE VR version 1.0. As you can see, our emails are listed down below if you would like to get in contact with us, whoever is viewing. The name change is due to the fact that you may see our group project as Learning with Augmented Reality, but in reality, it's virtual reality that we focused on. Augmented reality was in the previous versions, and this version now uses virtual reality. SKOPE VR as a project uses augmented reality and virtual reality, so we decided to develop the virtual reality version of the project. The problem was research shows that virtual reality mediated learning can improve the learning experience. However, current VR systems aren't really suited for students. There's not a lot of simulation and they don't facilitate the addition of new experiences. Therefore, our solution was to present an intuitive VR design. Our primary focus lies on user interface, open world design, and experiences, and the ability to expand on these experiences. The current system utilizes the Oculus Rift to interact with the environment. It has a full-scale model of SIPA with experiences within SIPA that can simulate light changes, wind changes, it can remove beams, other sorts. As you can notice, these are a couple of the UI screenshots. This first one is the map, the second one is the options panel, and then the third one is the info panel that displays information on the current experience that's going on. As well, you can notice that the right hand handheld is a pointer that helps teleport through the map and use movement. Some of the experience screenshots. So the top one is a screenshot of our current building information modeling system that has the piping and it has AC vents in there. As well, the bottom one is the SIPA model. Our system design was primarily focused on keeping the controls and experiences independent of each other while having the user interface interact between them. For example, the left-hand controller has the options panel, and the options panel would control different buttons and things with the experiences, such as light changes or removing walls or inspecting mechanics. So our system was implemented using Unity 3D. It uses the Oculus Rift and Visual Studio 2017 running on Windows 10 or whichever platform can run Unity and the Oculus. Below is a sample sequence diagram. As you can see, the right controller within the controls has an on-click method that interacts with an abstract button class that communicates with the on-click within daylight button of the user interface. This is communicating with the light changes experience, which enables the exit button on the options panel, returns, sets the text panel for the experience for light changes. It would be different seasonal light changes, and then it returns. As well for the sun control, it changes the sun rotation based on the season and the time of day. It returns, and then it awaits the click of the exit button on the options panel, the on click, it exits and returns. I'd like to offer a special thanks as well to our mentor Albert Elias and the product owner Professor Shaheen Vasai, who both own the SKOPE project. So next we'll go and kick off the simulation. We'll go and start up Unity 3D and we'll run the app and we'll use the Oculus Rift. So I'll go ahead and slip on the Oculus Rift and run the app. And as you can see from Unity, we start off with a grassy area, and if you turn around, we can see SIPA, which is the model that we received and is the practiced one that they've used in SKOPE VR over time. As you can see, I can move around with my right hand, which is represented by the cylinder in the virtual reality simulation. It can help teleport me wherever I point. I click on the button, and it teleports me to that area, as you can see. As well, the left hand, if we look at it, it's a triangle basically that has 3 different sides to it, and we can just see the different panels that I went over earlier in order to interact with the UI. So I'm going to go ahead and start one of the experiences, and we'll just quickly go through this one, as I'll cover most of the experiences more with the actor video and future videos. So if we walk up to the daylight, we can click on it. As you can see, it updates our left-hand model with the options panel to be able to change the light. And as you can see with me clicking on it, it changes the sun's rotation, and you can see the sun rotate based on the criteria that we specify. So I'm going to go ahead and exit out of this, and we click that button, and there we go. The experience is finished. That's from start to finish, the criteria that we required for an experience. And as well, all of these experiences are expandable. So with future projects, our hope is that more experiences will be added that will contribute to the educational purpose of this simulation. And with that, I'll go ahead and wrap up our intro video. And I demonstrated the user interface and the experiences, which was our primary focus within this project. Thank you. Next video.